From the heights of championship glory to the depths of uncontrollable rage, here are boxers who could not control their emotions. Here's how one of the most infamous incidents in boxing history unfolded, a moment that would forever be etched in the storybooks of the sport as the Bite Fight. On June 28, 1997, the boxing world witnessed a spectacle that would go down as one of the most bizarre and unforgettable moments in the history of the sport. Mike Tyson, known for his presence in the ring, faced off against Evander Holyfield in a highly anticipated rematch. The first fight between these two boxing giants had ended with Holyfield dominating Tyson, knocking him out in the 11th round. The rematch, sold as The Sound and the Fury, promised to be just as intense, but no one could have predicted the shocking turn of events that would unfold. The fight began with both fighters showing their skills, but it was Holyfield who seemed to be in control. Tyson, frustrated by his inability to gain the upper hand, began to lose his composure. In the third round, as the two fighters were clinched, Tyson's desperation boiled over, and he bit off a piece of Holyfield's right ear. The scene was chaotic. Holyfield jumped back, clutching his ear in pain, while Tyson claimed the damage was caused by a punch. However, referee Mills Lane was not fooled and immediately deducted 2 points from Tyson. But Tyson's actions did not stop there. In a shocking display of aggression, he bit Holyfield's left ear as well. This final act of defiance led to Lane disqualifying Tyson, marking the first time a fighter had been disqualified in a title bout in over 50 years. This infamous incident not only led to Tyson's disqualification, but also resulted in severe consequences for his career. His boxing license was revoked by the Nevada State Athletic Commission, and he was fined $3 million, which was about 10% of his earnings from the fight. The incident also left a lasting impact on Tyson's reputation, a reminder that even the toughest fighters can lose control when pushed to their limits. Next, we have another fight that showcases the intense emotions and reactions that can erupt in the ring. The 1996 bout between Riddick Bowe and Andrew Golota is a prime example of how frustration and anger can boil over into chaos. During this fight, Golota repeatedly landed low blows, which infuriated Bowe and his corner. The tension boiled over into a post-fight brawl where Bowe's cornermen attacked Golota, creating a chaotic scene that reflected the intense emotions and personal stakes involved in professional boxing. What about when a moment of lost focus can lead to a decisive outcome? The 2011 fight between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Victor Ortiz is a perfect illustration of how a lapse in composure can be disastrous. Ortiz, after a brief break in the action, failed to realize the fight had resumed, and Mayweather Jr. took advantage of this momentary distraction to deliver a knockout blow. This incident highlights how crucial maintaining focus is in the high-stakes world of professional boxing. A moment of lost composure can be the difference between victory and defeat, as Ortiz found out the hard way. This brings us to Ricky Hatton's emotional breakdown during his 2007 fight against Floyd Mayweather Jr. Hatton, known for his aggressive style, found himself on the receiving end of a dominating performance by Mayweather. As the fight wore on, Hatton's frustration and aggression only intensified, ultimately leading to his downfall. The fight ended with a knockout, a stark reminder of how emotional breakdowns can affect a fighter's performance and overall career trajectory. These incidents highlight the intense emotional pressures that boxers face in the ring. When it comes to the mental aspect of boxing, few have mastered the art of psychological warfare as effectively as Muhammad Ali. Ali's ability to unsettle his opponents before and during fights was a key component of his success, making him one of the most formidable boxers in history. Let's look at the legendary fights between Ali and Joe Frazier, which serve as prime examples of Ali's psychological tactics. Before their epic battles, Ali would often engage in verbal sparring, taunting Frazier and making him doubt his own abilities. This was more than just trash talk. It was a calculated strategy to get inside Frazier's head and gain an edge. Ali's most famous tactic, perhaps, was his use of the rope-a-dope strategy against George Foreman. Here, he allowed Foreman to tire himself out by taking punches against the ropes, all while maintaining a calm and confident demeanor. This not only wore Foreman down physically, but also mentally, as Foreman began to question his own strength and endurance. What about when Ali faced Sonny Liston? This was another instance where Ali's psychological warfare played a crucial role. Before their fight, Ali would show up at Liston's house, honk his horn in the middle of the night, and scream at him. These antics were designed to make Liston believe that Ali was a crazy person who would never stop, thus instilling fear and doubt in the heavyweight champion's mind. Floyd Mayweather Jr. is another boxer who has used trash talk to unsettle his opponents. Mayweather's verbal jabs often aimed at his opponents' personal lives and weaknesses, creating mental pressure that could affect their performance in the ring. For instance, during his fight against Victor Ortiz in 2011, Mayweather took advantage of Ortiz's momentary lapse in focus after a brief break in the action, knocking him out. This incident showcased how a moment of lost composure can lead to a decisive outcome, highlighting the importance of maintaining mental toughness under pressure. This brings us to the broader impact of psychological warfare in boxing. It's not just about winning fights, it's about breaking down your opponent's mental defenses. Ali's ability to see himself as invincible was a powerful tool in his arsenal. He would tell his opponents again and again how he was going to destroy them in the ring, raising nagging doubts in their minds and softening them up before the fight even began. The environment in which boxers train also plays a significant role in their mental preparation. For Ali, training in the boxing gym from an early age helped him develop the mental strength needed to withstand the physical toll of the sport. This mental toughness was crucial in his ability to take on tougher opponents and overcome adversity both in and out of the ring. Next, let's talk about the consequences of losing control in the ring, a theme that resonates deeply with many boxers who have faced the harsh realities of their sport. When a boxer loses control, it can have career-defining consequences. One of the most infamous examples is Mike Tyson's career impact following his emotional outbursts. The 1997 fight against Evander Holyfield, where Tyson bit off a piece of Holyfield's ear, is a stark reminder of how losing composure can lead to severe repercussions. Tyson was disqualified, fined, and his reputation was significantly tarnished. This incident marked a turning point in his career, leading to suspensions and a decline in his public image. It's a stark example of how a moment of lost control can overshadow years of hard work and achievement. What about when we look at Ricky Hatton's career? His emotional breakdowns, particularly during his 2007 fight against Floyd Mayweather Jr., contributed to his decline in the sport. Hatton's aggression and frustration led to a dominating performance by Mayweather, ending in a knockout. This loss, coupled with other emotional breakdowns, marked a decline in Hatton's career, showing how repeated instances of losing control can erode a boxer's confidence and performance. Disciplinary actions are another consequence of losing control in the ring. Disqualifications and fines are common outcomes when boxers fail to maintain their composure. The Holyfield-Tyson fight is again a prime example, where Tyson's actions led to his disqualification. Such incidents not only result in immediate penalties, but also leave a lasting impact on a boxer's reputation. The public and media scrutiny that follows can make it difficult for a boxer to regain the trust and respect of fans and sponsors. Reputational damage is a significant aspect of losing control. Boxers like Floyd Mayweather Jr. and George Foreman have faced criticism for their behavior in the ring. Mayweather's trash talk, while often seen as a strategic move, has also led to negative perceptions about his character. So, from the career-defining consequences of Mike Tyson's infamous ear-biting incident to the reputational damage that can result from losing control in the ring, it's clear that maintaining composure is crucial for boxers. The mental pressure, personal demons, and media scrutiny all contribute to a complex environment where emotional control is paramount.